Hi, how are you?
Hi, I fine.
Good to know. Okay, I'm going to start the interview. Okay, the first question is, what's your name?
My name is Samuel Barrios.
And how old are you?
I'm 21 years old.
Um, where were you born?
I was born in Barranquilla, Colombia.
What neighborhood do you live in?
I live in El Recreo neighborhood.
Um, what is your address?
My address is 53 Street, 37.
Okay. When did you finish your high school?
My high school, I finished my high school in 2020.
Okay. Which high school did you graduate from?
I graduate in La Salle High School
What kind of diploma did you receive from your high school?
in humanities.
What is your phone number?
My phone number is 320-553-9258.
And what is your email address?
My email address is samueldavidbarriosvergara@gmail.com.
Okay. I'm going to start the other questions for you. Okay.
Okay.
Um, why do you think reading skills are important when learning French?
Reading skill helps expand vocabulary, improve grammar, and enhance comprehension, which are all essential to become fluent in French.
Okay. What strategies do you use to improve your reading in French?
Uh, I underline new words, write them down in a notebook, and try to guess their meaning from context.
Okay,
I also use online dictionaries and read aloud to practice pronunciation.
nice. What resources like books, websites, app help you read better in French?
I use apps like Duolingo and LinkedIn, websites like TV5 Mom and graded readers or children books in French.
Um, what methods do you prefer to develop your French reading skills?
I prefer reading short stories and articles that interest in me and discussing them with classmates to ensure understanding.
Who helps you the most with reading in French? Teachers, classmates, or others?
Mostly my teachers because they explain grammar and vocabulary. Sometimes classmates help when we do group activities.
Okay. And what kind of test do you usually read to practice French?
I usually read short histories, new articles, dialogues from textbooks, and sometimes reading from French song.
Okay. Um, when do you usually read in French? During class, at home, or both?
Both I read during class when we have activities, but I also try to read at home every week.
Nice. Um, Why do you think your reading has improved or not since joining the program?
It has improved because I new read more regularly and understand grammar and vocabulary better.
Okay. What challenges do you face when reading in French?
One of the biggest challenges is understanding idiomatic expression and familiar vocabulary. Sometimes the sentence structure is very different from Spanish or English, which makes it harder to follow.
How do you feel when you understand a difficult text in French?
I feel very proud and motivated. It gives me confidence to keep learning and show me that I'm making progress.
When did you first notice progress in your French reading?
I noticed progress after the first semester, especially when I could understand short histories and answer questions without translating everything.
How does reading with classmates or in groups help your reading skills?
It helps a lot because we share ideas and explain words to each other. If I don't understand, sometimes someone else may explain it in a simple way.
Okay. Um, how do class activities help you understand text in French?
Activities like reading comprehension exercise, vocabulary games, and group discussion help me understand the text better and remember key vocabulary.
Okay. Which French classes or materials helped you the most to read better?
Reading and grammar classes help me the most. Also, using graded readers and class handouts with explanation made a big difference.
And the last one is what differences do you notice between reading in your native language and in French?
In my native language, I read faster and understand everything immediately. In French, I must concentrated more than sometimes translate in my head, but with practice is getting easier.
Okay, Samuel, that's all. Thanks for your help and have a good day. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Goodbye.